Introduction. Imagine that at this very moment you possess the power to transform the greatest challenges in your life into your most profound successes. Every obstacle you've ever encountered carries within it the hidden potential for growth, learning, and transformation. What if you could harness that potential and turn every setback into a stepping stone toward a brighter future? Today, we invite you on a journey into the heart of Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that has guided countless individuals through adversity and chaos for centuries. Stoicism teaches us that life's hardships are not merely obstacles to overcome, but opportunities to cultivate inner strength, resilience, and wisdom. Rather than merely enduring difficulties, it empowers us to thrive amid them by finding calm in the chaos and clarity in the confusion. Take a moment to reflect on a time when your patience was truly tested, or when your confidence faltered under pressure. How did you respond in that critical moment? Did you allow immediate emotions to dictate your actions, or did you manage to step back and choose a response that honored your deepest values and convictions? These defining moments reveal the true essence of Stoic wisdom. They remind us that our power lies not in the events themselves, but in the way we choose to respond. In this journey, we will explore how adopting a Stoic mindset can help you transform personal struggles into triumphs, and in doing so, create a ripple effect of resilience and positivity in your life and the lives of those around you. Embrace the idea that every setback is an opportunity for a comeback, and every moment of crisis is a chance to unlock the strength that lies within you. Training your mind to respond, not react. The journey toward inner mastery begins with learning to train your mind to respond rather than react. This is not about denying or suppressing your emotions when challenges arise. It's about cultivating a profound awareness of the present moment. Ancient wisdom teaches that our true power lies not in controlling external events, but in how we choose to engage with them internally. Imagine the difference between being swept away by a sudden wave of emotion and taking a deep, intentional breath before acting. When you practice mindfulness through meditation, focused breathing, or even a brief pause, you create a critical space between the stimulus and your response. In that space, you can observe your feelings, understand their source, and decide on a course of action that aligns with your highest values. For example, if you feel anger rising after receiving an unexpected setback, you can choose to acknowledge the emotion without letting it dictate your actions. Over time, this practice builds resilience, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with both intention and grace. By training your mind to respond, you shift from a reactive state where impulses control your behavior to a proactive state where thoughtful decisions emerge. This transformation is not instantaneous, but develops with consistent practice, ultimately leading to a deeper sense of inner peace and a more balanced life. Stoic philosophy and the difference between reaction and response. The Stoic philosophers believed that while we cannot control every event that occurs in our lives, we always retain the power to decide how to interpret and respond to those events. They taught that our inner world, our thoughts, beliefs, and judgments is where our true strength resides. Rather than being at the mercy of external circumstances, Stoicism empowers us to take control of our inner narrative. At the core of this philosophy is the understanding that events in themselves are neutral. It is our interpretation, influenced by our past experiences and biases, that gives events a positive or negative character. This idea, encapsulated in the dichotomy of control, encourages us to focus on what lies within our power, our own actions and responses, while letting go of concerns beyond our control. By doing so, we free ourselves from the frustration that often accompanies our inability to manage external factors. Consider a situation where you receive harsh criticism at work. A reactive approach might lead to an emotional, defensive outburst that can harm relationships and stifle personal growth. In contrast, a Stoic response involves pausing to consider the criticism objectively, determining which parts are constructive, and choosing to use the feedback as an opportunity for self-improvement. This deliberate process distinguishes a measured response from an impulsive reaction, allowing you to act in accordance with your deeper values and long-term goals. In essence, the Stoic approach transforms every challenge into an opportunity for growth by shifting your focus from the uncontrollable to the controllable, the realm of your inner life. Why it's essential to respond, not react. Stress, regret, and frustration are common companions when we allow ourselves to react impulsively. Think back to those moments when harsh words or unexpected actions overwhelmed you. Often, a knee-jerk reaction only exacerbates the problem, creating a cycle of negative emotions that can be difficult to break. In these instances, your initial response might have led to consequences you later wished to avoid, leaving you with lingering regret and a sense of powerlessness. Now imagine if you could consistently remain calm, centered, and mindful, even when chaos surrounds you. Visualize a scenario where, instead of reacting immediately with anger or fear, you take a moment to assess your emotions and choose a measured response. This shift is not merely about achieving personal peace, it's about evolving into a more effective, compassionate, and resilient individual. When you respond thoughtfully, you transform challenges into opportunities for growth and create a positive ripple effect that influences those around you. Responding instead of reacting is a vital skill for both personal and professional success. It enables you to maintain clarity in the midst of crisis, build stronger relationships, and lead by example. The ability to pause, reflect, and choose your response consciously can ultimately lead to better outcomes, reducing stress and fostering a more harmonious environment for everyone involved. Principles from modern psychology and Stoic wisdom. Modern psychology and Stoic philosophy may come from different eras, but they converge on a common principle: the importance of mindful, deliberate action. Both fields advocate for strategies that help you build a mindset capable of handling life's challenges with clarity and balance. Techniques such as cognitive restructuring in psychology help you reframe negative thoughts, similar to how Stoics reinterpret external events as neutral occurrences. Both approaches emphasize the value of focusing on what you can control, your perceptions, reactions, and subsequent actions, rather than being overwhelmed by external circumstances. By merging these insights, you develop a toolkit that includes mindfulness exercises, journaling, and self-reflection, which together help you pause before responding. This integrated approach not only reduces stress, but also enhances your ability to navigate complex emotional landscapes. By learning to express your emotions constructively and maintain a broader perspective, you create an internal environment that supports continuous personal growth. In essence, combining modern psychological practices with timeless Stoic wisdom allows you to respond in a way that is both rational and deeply aligned with your core values. Beginning a shared journey. Let us now embark on this journey together. By rooting ourselves in the combined wisdom of Stoicism and modern psychology, we can harness the power of our minds to choose responses that are thoughtful and intentional. This is not a solitary endeavor. It is a shared path toward transformation where every individual's growth contributes to a larger, more compassionate community. Imagine a collective where each person, faced with challenges, pauses to reflect rather than react impulsively. Such a community would not only experience personal well-being, but would also foster richer, more meaningful relationships. By taking this journey together, we commit to transforming our interactions and ultimately our world, one deliberate, mindful response at a time. The depth of Stoic philosophy, intentional thoughts and actions. When we examine the difference between reacting and responding, we step into a realm where every thought and action is intentional. The great Stoic philosophers of ancient Greece and Rome taught that life must be approached with purpose and deliberate reflection. They recognized that the power to shape our lives lies not in the events themselves, but in how we choose to respond to them. Intentionality is the bedrock of Stoic thought. It means recognizing that each moment is an opportunity to act according to our highest ideals. Whether you are dealing with a personal setback or a professional challenge, the decision to respond thoughtfully reflects a commitment to living in accordance with your deepest values. This approach allows you to transform potentially negative experiences into stepping stones for growth and self-improvement. Through daily practice, the habit of intentional response becomes ingrained. Over time, you learn to trust your inner wisdom and rely less on instinctual, emotional reactions. This cultivated intentionality not only improves your decision-making, but also empowers you to lead a life that is both resilient and purpose-driven. Stoic strategy. Responding instead of reacting. Consider a high-pressure scenario, a tense meeting, or a personal crisis. The natural impulse may be to react immediately, letting raw emotion dictate your behavior. However, the Stoic strategy offers a different path. By embracing reason and virtue, you can observe your initial impulses, evaluate them carefully, and then choose a response that aligns with your long-term aspirations. This process is akin to taking a step back from a storm to assess its intensity before proceeding. It allows you to avoid the pitfalls of impulsive behavior, which often lead to regret. For instance, when faced with sudden criticism, a reactive approach might result in a heated, defensive outburst. In contrast, a thoughtful response guided by a calm, reflective state enables you to digest the criticism, extract any useful feedback, and then engage in a constructive dialogue. The Stoic strategy of responding instead of reacting is not an act of suppression. It is a deliberate choice to transform raw emotions into constructive act. By integrating this approach into your daily life, you cultivate a more measured, thoughtful, and ultimately effective way of dealing with challenges, paving the way for long-term personal and professional success. Pausing to reflect. Taking a moment. One of the most powerful tools in the Stoic arsenal is the practice of pausing. Rather than allowing an emotional impulse to dictate your actions, you intentionally create a moment of stillness, a space in which you can assess the situation. This pause is not a sign of weakness or indecision. Rather, It is a demonstration of your commitment to responding mindfully. During this brief interval, you can ask yourself key questions. What exactly is I feeling? What triggered this emotion? How does this align with my long-term values and goals? By answering these questions, you gain a clearer understanding of the situation and open up the possibility for a more deliberate. This practice of pausing transforms a potentially chaotic moment into an opportunity for thoughtful decision, preserving your inner peace and ensuring that your actions are truly your. Beyond personal impact on relationships and leadership, the benefits of responding thoughtfully extend far beyond your own internal state. When you choose to respond with intention, you also create a positive impact on the people around you. In personal relationships, a measured response fosters deeper understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. In professional settings, it can inspire trust, enhance leadership, and improve overall communication. Consider a scenario in which a colleague provides unexpected negative feedback. A reactive approach might escalate tension and damage your professional relationship. However, a thoughtful response, characterized by calm and constructive dialogue, can turn the situation into a collaborative effort to improve performance. This not only resolves conflict more effectively, but also sets a powerful example of leadership and resilience, encouraging others to adopt similar approaches in their interactions. By consistently choosing to respond rather than react, you contribute to a more harmonious environment, whether at home, at work, or within your broader community. The journey of transformation. Training the mind. Transforming your mindset is a continuous process, one that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to learn from every experience. Like the disciplined practices of the ancient Stoics, training your mind to respond thoughtfully is an ongoing journey. This process involves daily self-reflection, continuous learning, and a commitment to evolving beyond automatic reaction. Each time you pause to assess your emotional state and choose a deliberate response, you strengthen your inner resolve. Over time, these individual moments accumulate into a lasting change, a transformation that not only enhances your personal well-being, but also builds the foundation for a resilient and purpose-driven life. The journey of transformation is one of self-mastery, where every thoughtful response is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. The power of self-awareness and the pause self-awareness is the cornerstone of both Stoic philosophy and mindful living. It involves a clear understanding of your own thoughts, emotions, and motivation. When you develop this awareness, you become better equipped to manage your reactions and choose responses that are truly in line with your values. An essential component of self-awareness is recognizing the early signs of emotional arousal. This insight provides you with the opportunity to pause, to create a moment of stillness where you can reflect on what is happening within you. As Marcus Aurelius once observed, the space between stimulus and response is where our true power lies. Even a few seconds of deep breathing or a short moment of meditation can be transformative, allowing you to reconnect with your inner wisdom and make choices that honor your highest self. Changing perspective. Reframing challenges. Another powerful aspect of a mindful Stoic approach is the ability to change your perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable threats, you can reframe them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. This shift in perspective reduces the emotional weight of difficult situations and opens up new avenues for constructive action. For example, if you face a setback at work, rather than immediately succumbing to frustration, consider what lessons might be learned from the experience. Ask yourself how this challenge might help you develop new skills or reveal areas for improvement. By reinterpreting obstacles in this way, you not only lessen their negative impact but also empower yourself to act in a way that promotes personal growth and resilience. Using your energy wisely, focusing on what matters. Stoics firmly believed in directing your energy toward what you can control. This means investing your efforts in shaping your thoughts, actions, and responses, rather than expending energy on external factors that are beyond your influence. When you focus on what truly matters, you conserve your mental and emotional resources and use them more effectively. This principle is especially important in today's fast-paced world, where distractions and external pressures abound. By honing in on what is within your control, you not only reduce stress, but also enhance your ability to respond with clarity and purpose. This disciplined focus allows you to live more intentionally, making choices that align with your long-term goals and deepest values. Consistent self-reflection and improvement. Achieving a mindful, responsive state of being is an ongoing process that requires continuous self-reflection. The Stoics practiced daily self-assessment, examining their actions, thoughts, and emotions in a quest for virtue. In much the same way, you can make it a habit to reflect on your daily experiences, noting when you responded thoughtfully and when you may have reverted to impulsive behavior. Keeping a journal is one effective method of tracking your progress. By writing down your thoughts, reactions, and the lessons you've learned each day, you create a record of your journey towards self-mastery. Over time, this practice not only deepens your self-awareness, but also reinforces your commitment to continuous improvement, building a resilient mindset rooted in wisdom and balance. The importance of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of cultivating deep awareness of the present moment without judgment. It involves observing your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations as they arise, thereby gaining insight into their nature and influence. This practice is integral to the Stoic approach, as it allows you to remain fully present, grounded, and capable of making intentional decisions even in the midst of chaos. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to notice when your mind starts to wander or when you begin to react impulsively. This recognition is the first step toward choosing a different path, a path that leads to calm, measured responses. Mindfulness is not only a tool for relaxation but also a powerful method for training your mind to stay centered and engaged, regardless of external distractions. Mindfulness practices. Techniques to cultivate presence. There are several practical methods to cultivate mindfulness in your daily life. One of the simplest is breath meditation, where you focus solely on the sensation of your breath, the rhythm of inhaling and exhaling, to anchor your awareness in the present moment. This exercise trains your mind to return to a state of calm whenever it starts to drift into stress or distraction. Another useful practice is mindful observation, which involves fully engaging with whatever activity you are doing, whether it's eating, walking, or even routine tasks like washing dishes. By bringing your full attention to the present moment and observing the details around you, you enrich your everyday experiences and strengthen your ability to stay focused. Additionally, a body scan meditation can help increase your awareness of physical sensations, identify areas of tension, and facilitate the release of stress. This technique involves mentally scanning your body from head to toe, noticing how each part feels without judgment. Such practices not only enhance your mindfulness but also support your overall well-being. Connecting mindfulness with others. Integrating mindfulness into your interactions with others can transform your relationships and create deeper, more meaningful connections. When you engage in active listening, paying full attention to the words, tone, and body language of the person speaking, you demonstrate genuine empathy and respect. This kind of mindful communication fosters understanding and helps resolve conflicts more effectively. By approaching each conversation with an open, non-judgmental mindset, you allow space for authentic exchange and mutual growth. This practice of mindful engagement not only enriches your personal relationships but also contributes to a more compassionate and connected community. Practical application of thoughtful responses in daily life. When you adopt a mindful Stoic approach, thoughtful responses become a natural part of your daily interactions. With a clear, focused mind, you are better equipped to face challenges with dignity and composure. Whether in your personal or professional life, each moment of deliberate response reinforces your commitment to living with intention and integrity. For instance, when confronted with a stressful situation at work, instead of reacting impulsively, you might take a moment to step away, assess the situation, and then return with a calm, measured response. Over time, these conscious choices accumulate, leading to improved decision-making, stronger relationships, and a more balanced overall outlook. Practical application of thoughtful responses in daily life. When you adopt a mindful Stoic approach, thoughtful responses become a natural part of your daily interactions. With a clear, focused mind, you are better equipped to face challenges with dignity and composure. Whether in your personal or professional life, each moment of deliberate response reinforces your commitment to living with intention and integrity. For instance, when confronted with a stressful situation at work, instead of reacting impulsively, you might take a moment to step away, assess the situation, and then return with a calm, measured response. Over time, these conscious choices accumulate, leading to improved decision-making, stronger relationships, and a more balanced overall outlook. Practical guidelines for thoughtful responses. Here are some actionable tips to help you put these ideas into practice. Pause before responding. Whenever you encounter a triggering situation, take a moment to breathe deeply and collect your thoughts. Reflect on your emotions. Identify what specific emotion is driving your reaction and consider its root cause. Choose constructively. Use your rational mind to determine the most constructive way to address the situation, keeping your long-term values in mind. Take a walk if needed. A brief walk or change of scenery can help clear your mind and provide a new perspective. Journal regularly. Document your reactions and reflections to monitor your progress and identify patterns that need attention. Each thoughtful response you choose reinforces your ability to manage stress and cultivate inner strength, ultimately leading to a more balanced and intentional life. Daily practices and commitment. Commit to starting each day with reflection. Set an intention for how you want to respond to challenges, and remind yourself of your goals. Keeping a daily journal can serve as a powerful tool for tracking your progress, celebrating your successes, and learning from moments when you might have reacted impulsively. This daily discipline not only enhances your mental clarity, but also keeps you focused on what truly matters. By making these practices a consistent part of your routine, you build a foundation of self-awareness and resilience that can guide you through even the most challenging days. The Stoic way of life, a comprehensive philosophy. Adopting a Stoic approach is more than just a method for managing stress. It is a comprehensive way of life, grounded in virtue, wisdom, and intentional action. When you align your daily actions with your highest ideals, you not only foster personal growth but also create a positive impact on those around you. This lifestyle promotes better leadership, stronger relationships, and a more compassionate community. Each deliberate, thoughtful response you choose becomes a testament to your commitment to living with purpose. Over time, these choices transform not only your life but also inspire others to seek a more balanced and meaningful way of living. Conclusion. Moving forward with Stoic wisdom. In the end, every moment is a choice, a chance to embody calm, resilience, and the wisdom of Stoicism. This journey isn't solely about controlling your reaction. It's about discovering and embracing your inner strength and applying it consistently to every aspect of your life. By choosing to respond thoughtfully, you nurture your own growth and contribute positively to the lives of others, paving the way for a future guided by reason and virtue.